Hey everybody, Nick Fed Knight here. For today's Iron Harvest Platinum Medal video, we're going to be completing the 4th Saxony mission, Walker Ace. This week's challenges include collecting 150 oil in total, killing 50 enemies, and losing less than 3 supporters. Let's go ahead and get started.
New primary objective received.
Out with it now.
At the start of the mission, we want to sneak Gunter to his objective. Use Gunter's wolves to scout ahead, and stay off the main road wherever you can. If enemies spot you and start shooting, just keep running ahead. They'll eventually give up and return to their outpost. After running past 2 outposts, you'll come up to a house with some enemies. This will trip a cutscene. Kill these enemies quickly and you'll trip another cutscene.
New secondary objective received.
After the cutscene, continue north towards the objective. Just ahead of you, you'll see a line of enemies consisting of stormtroopers and a Grimbart mech. Hide behind the nearby rock and send your wolves over to the stormtroopers. You'll want to focus fire on the stormtroopers until they're gone, and then once they're gone, take care of the Grimbart. If you start to get low on health, pick up the nearby medkit and continue the fight with the Grimbart. When the mech is finally defeated, pick up its wreckage. That will go towards our 150 oil that we need for the additional challenge. Once those enemies are taken care of, continue towards your objective and you'll get yet another cutscene.
Primary objective complete.
I suppose I need it.
After the cutscene, you'll be approached by some overachieving grenadiers. Make quick work of them and you'll get yet another cutscene. With the grenadiers out of the way, we want to send Gunter and Brunhilde back to the hut where we fought the first enemies. Put Gunter in cover and use his wolves to draw fire away from him and Brunhilde. Focus on the approaching infantry and the infantry in the houses. Once the infantry are taken care of, you'll be approached by a Grimbart and some Eisenhans. Continue to draw fire with your wolves and have Gunter and Brunhilde focus on the Grimbart and then the Eisenhans. Don't forget to pick up the wreck left behind by the Grimbart. Once the coast is clear, head to this fork in the road. We're going to send Gunter north to deal with some infantry. Brunhilde is going to head back to the second outpost we saw on our way over here. Up north, get Gunter in cover to take care of these machine gunners. Continue to use your wolves to draw fire away from Gunter. Down south, Brunhilde will start to run into some infantry, but she'll be okay. Back at Gunter, once you've taken care of the machine gunners, head just a little more north to take care of the anti-mech cannons. Arriving at the outpost of Brunhilde, you should run into 4 stormtrooper units and a Grimbart mech. The odds are tilted in Brunhilde's favor here. Once Gunter's taken out the infantry up north, heal him up if it's needed and send him south to help Brunhilde. Between your 2 units, you'll take care of that outpost in no time. Don't forget to pick up the Grimbart wreck. We need to build up to 150 oil. Once you do that, send both units north and you'll trip a cutscene just east of the secondary objective in the middle of the map.
New primary objective received.
Out with it now.
Brunhilde is stalled in its location and we need to go get more oil. Starting out, send Gunter back to where we fought off the machine gunners and the anti-mech gunners. There is now an oil drum down there for us to pick up. Some straight infantry may come in and attack Brunhilde from time to time, but she'll be able to handle those on her own. Once Gunter has picked up the oil drum, go ahead and send him over to the secondary objective just to the left of our location. Set up behind the rocks just south of this enemy unit you see right here. Gunter should take them out quick, and don't forget to use your wolves. All this fighting will attract nearby machine gunners, a Grimbart, and an Isengrim mech. Once they're drawn in close enough, go ahead and take cover on the little cliff just to the right of your current location. The machine gunners and the Grimbart will stay for a fight. The Isengrim will go back to its locations to make this fight a little easier for us. So in this video I kept the Isengrim too close and that backfired on me. The end result being that after I destroyed the Grimbart, the Isengrim fired on it and the wreck was destroyed. So avoid that if you can. Destroy the Isengrim and don't pick up any wrecks right away. Once you cross the 80 oil threshold, a bunch of enemies spring up and start attacking Brunhilde. We don't want that quite yet. We want to do a few things before we pick up those wrecks. With the enemies over here cleared out, go ahead and free the prisoners and start destroying this base. Once you've gotten it to a point where you feel like your prisoners can finish off the HQ, go ahead and have Gunter pick up one of the wrecks and then run over to Brunhilde. At this assault, don't worry too much about the infantry right away. Focus on the Isengrim mech just north of Brunhilde. Once the mech is defeated, an AT cannon will approach from the northeast. Send Gunter to decrew the gun before it can do any damage to Brunhilde. Once the AT gun's taken care of, send Gunter to take care of the Hans, and then once they're cleared out, clear out the rest of the infantry, and you'll get a cutscene.
Objective complete.
So at this point, if you haven't destroyed the enemy base, go ahead and finish it off with Gunter. Your prisoners that you just rescued, go ahead and have them hitch a ride in Brunhilde, and send Brunhilde just a little north. Don't get too crazy though. We need to use Brunhilde's newly acquired special ability to clear out 2 AT guns on this path. One is on a cliff just west of the path, and one is north of the path. One hit from Brunhilde's special ability should clear both. Once Gunther's dispatched the HQ, send him north to deal with these Hans. He should be able to take care of them, but if the Grimbart just right of our location approaches, go ahead and retreat back to Brunhilde and come back with our mech to destroy both of these units. With that Grimbart out of the way, don't forget to pick up its wreck. Head north into this next camp. You'll be approached by multiple infantry units, a Grimbart, and an Isengrim mech. Lead with Brunhilde and have her focus on the mechs. Don't forget to use wolves to distract infantry and have Gunter focus on the infantry until they're gone. Don't forget to pick up any wrecks that remain after the fight. With the enemy units cleared, have Gunter rescue the next set of prisoners. Now we want to head over and rescue the last set of prisoners. There are 2 bridges just east of us. Send Gunter to the bridge up north, and send Brunhilde and all your prisoners to the bridge down south. We want to keep the prisoners safe, so keep them further back away from the bridge. Up north, have Gunter work his way through all the infantry units. Down south, have Brunhilde use her special ability to take care of the heavy machine gun nest just ahead of her. Once Gunther's done clearing out infantry up north, have him join Brunhilde in the south. Have both units continue along the road and you'll be approached by infantry units where the road forks. Take them out and then push forward. Ahead you'll find a Grimbart mech, an Isengrim mech, and an AT gun. Have Brunhilde focus on the mechs, have Gunther focus on the AT gun. Once the mechs and the AT gun are dispatched, have your prisoners pick up any wrecks that are left behind. At this point we should hit the 150 mark. Send Gunther south to take care of the enemy unit that's guarding the last set of prisoners. Once the last set of prisoners is free, go ahead and have them meet up with the other prisoners just north where we just fought the Isengrim. Continue Brunhilde along the road. She will eventually run into a Wotan mech, a bunch of infantry units, and a heavy machine gun. Focus on the Wotan. Once that's defeated, focus on the heavy machine gun. Clear out the rest of the infantry in this area and then head south with all of your units, and this will trip another cutscene.
How can I help? Multiple foes ahead.
Jump to your infantry immediately. Wilhelm will fire his special ability which will wipe our units if we're not quick enough. At the four-way road cross, move your infantry to the west. This will get them out of the way of any enemy fire. Gunther and Brunhilde need to reach the bridge at the objective point. Lead with Brunhilde and have Gunther sit back and absorb damage like a sponge. This will give Brunhilde a better fighting chance of making it to the bridge. Continue to do this all the way to the bridge. Brunhilde leading the pack and Gunther sitting back distracting enemies. Once you reach the bridge, you will have completed the mission and earned your latest platinum medal in Iron Harvest.
My last fight! One of us will go to the
Primary
bridge.
objective complete.
All right, we need to...
What happened?
Go! Let's find the others.
Hey everybody, thanks again for watching. We have more Platinum Medal videos on the way. In the meantime, come check out a live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And don't forget to follow Nick Fat Knight at the following social media sites. We'll see you next time.